Folks, Al Puglisi over at Howard's again, and this is building 10. Now, I wasn't able to, I think I made a prior video on the beginning of this building, but I had to step away for a few days, and I came back and found this building finished. It just blew me away. Howard, how you doing?
Okay, doing fine.
All right, and let's talk about this company store.
Well, it's your typical company store that could have existed in the coal mining era. It's a lot of companies had the company store where people would actually be paid by script, the miners, and they would just spend their script. They were kind of like indentured servants because they would give them so much in script, and they could just put a little tag on the thing and buy so many dollars worth of items like groceries or whatever they needed.
It was kind of like a Walmart or Sears Roebuck.
Well,
they had
know,
everything.
Again, they weren't paid in cash; they were paid in script.
Right.
But we're going back to the 20s and 30s, and it was an interesting time when this was built. The term redneck, for example, a lot of people don't understand where that term came from. It came from the Battle of Blair Mountain. Is it all right to talk about this?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's
true.
Back around the early 20s, the miners were striking, coal miners, and a lot of the miners hired a company out of Pittsburgh called the Baldwin Felts, sort of like Pinkertons, and it was quite a battle actually, and the miners actually, so they could be recognized as they were walking up Blair Mountain, where this battle was between the miners. Actually, it was a gun battle, and the guards. The miners would wear red scarves so they could be recognized around their neck.
Oh, wow.
And that's where the term redneck came from. It has nothing to do with working out in the sun or being a hillbilly or anything like that.
Wow.
So,
now,
a little bit of trivia.
Yeah, well, that's cool.
Last time I played the harmonica, now I'll give you some trivia stuff.
Oh, wow. Now let's look at this.
Matter of fact, I think the Air Force actually bombed them in the early Martin bombers they had.
Oh, my God. Now, here's the building in HO scale from your website. And let's turn that around on the Lazy Susan, I guess, Howard.
Okay.
Just take a look at it.
Lazy Susan is a boon. It really helps quite a bit.
Yeah, it's just an O scale. It's very impressive. It's probably, about 14 inches wide by...
20 wide by 13.
Somewhere around there, and maybe a foot tall.
Height is about 12.
Wow, yeah. What an interesting building. And the pastels, I'm going to zoom in on the
Again,
pastels.
these are pan pastels.
Yes. And
now we're going to put interior shots in here, but look at the size of the windows.
oh, yeah. Yeah, you can see.
That's pretty simple to do.
We'll have that on another episode, folks, where we're actually doing that so you can see how that's done. You could do it in a number of different scales. Yeah, this is one of my favorite buildings. And I like the Bar Mills cigar, the cigar billboards.
Yeah, I could find another Philco. I like this better than Philco anyhow.
And we were talking about the Coca-Cola sign. You just got that off the internet.
I just downloaded it. There's so many things on there in advertising.
Yeah, it's very impressive. Well, Howard, thanks for showing us this. And folks, if you're interested again in having one built for you, contact me at alpug1@verizon.net. We can do them in HO scale or O scale. Again, alpug1@verizon.net. Thanks, Howard. Thanks a lot.
Okay, you're quite welcome, Al.